mix it, and then you turn it to the thing.
Just give it a nice stir.
You know, it's kind of a challenge.
My favorite Korean food.
냄새부터가
안녕하세요. 저는 유니버설발레단 소울리스트 량시화입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 유니버설발레단의 발레리노 루이스입니다. So I've got a question for you. We spend a lot of time together at work, but we don't always eat together, like after work. So I'm wondering, like, what kind of food you like to eat or cook at home? What do you usually make?
Of course, you know, after a whole day work, you go back home. You probably don't want to do something really complicated.
Right.
So usually just something easy, like you know, pasta. I do pasta a lot. How about you?
I like to cook a lot actually. I always like cooking, so I cook like curries or pasta, or I try Korean food, but I'm not that good, so I'm like slowly learning. But you know,
How about fish and chips?
I don't eat fish, so I don't eat fish and chips. Yeah.
Okay.
British food is like, it's okay. I like to make, I like to make pies. Like I like to make like meat pie.
Yeah.
That's probably the only British food that I really like to make and eat. So what are you gonna make today?
You know, in Taiwan we have a really big breakfast culture.
Right, I've seen.
We even have like a breakfast shop.
Right.
They open only morning until like 2-3 o'clock.
Only for breakfast?
Yeah, only for breakfast. Like,
So-
but this one I gonna do today is called danbing. I think one of the best. I like it the most.
Do you make it a lot at home, or is it kind of a special?
Not a lot. Once I make it, I can put it in the fridge and then I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
I'm gonna show you an Indian curry today.
Not British one.
I mean, we have a lot of Indian people that live in
Okay.
Britain, so we curry has kind of become like a part of English like life. So I love curry, and it's pretty easy to make.
Yeah.
Should I start? Should I show you how to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, we're going to turn on the heat. So you want it on a medium high heat. And we're going to take our olive oil and we're going to put that in the pan to heat it up. Okay, so this is kind of getting hot now, so we're going to put the onions in. We're going to slowly put them in. Maybe I'm going to turn it up a little bit. So then all we're going to do is cook these onions until they're like translucent, until they're see-through. So like it's going to take quite a long time, like 10 minutes. So as you can see, like these onions are pretty much done now. It's been about 10 minutes-ish.
냄새 되게 좋다.
Right. Okay, so now we're going to add the garlic. Okay, so we're going to add the garlic in. And then we're also going to add in these chili peppers. So it's going to get a little bit spicy. Okay, so we want these to like fry a little bit in the oil as well. Okay, it's going to bring out the flavor. Wow. Okay. Smells so good.
Do you eat spicy?
Oh, I love spicy food.
Like-
I think a lot of British people don't like spicy food, but I love spicy. Okay, it's gonna get really like potent now. Okay, we're gonna add all these spices.
Should I back up?
So there's like turmeric, cumin, and garam masala.
I need a mask, right?
So we're kind of gonna fry these in the oil as well. Okay, ready? And you're just gonna do this for also like a minute. Wow. It like wafts up, right? It already looks like curry, right? So those spices like soak up with the oil and like becomes like the base of the sauce. And later when we add the tomatoes and the water.
You look pretty pro, do you know that?
I mean, to be honest, I make this a lot. So okay, so that's been like 1 minute. You don't want to do too much because you might burn it. So next we're gonna add carrots. Yeah. You don't have to chop it this fine, you can chop it however you like. If you like it really chunky, it's also fine. And then paprika. So we just leave that for, again, like 1 or 2 minutes just to cook those vegetables. And actually, like with this, you can put anything in it. So like at the end of the week, if you have some like vegetables in your fridge left over, Anything can go in curry. Potato, sweet potato.
If I want to put some meat, for example,
If you want to put
chicken,
some meat,
then when should I do it?
before you put the vegetables. So like after the spices are cooked,
Okay.
put your meat in, and then the meat will like take up that sauce of the spices. Cook your meat, make sure it's
And
well
then
cooked,
the veg.
and then add your veg. And then good question.
Yeah, because you know, if I do that at home, I probably
You're
need
gonna
some meat.
chicken or like. Okay, so that's been cooking for a little bit. So we're now gonna add chopped tomatoes. So we're gonna add that in. And now we're kind of starting to make the sauce. So all the spices are in here. Stir that around a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna add vegetable stock. Or if you don't have, water is fine, but like the vegetable stock is like more flavorsome.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
How can I make those if I want to?
Vegetable stock?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
whenever you're making vegetables, you know, like the bits of the carrot that you usually would throw away,
Okay.
just keep them, put them in a bag, and when you have so much of them, you can use anything. Carrot, onion skin, potato shavings, all of that. Put it in a big pot, fill it with water, boil it, and then strain it. And then the like juices, the vegetable stuff. Sometimes if I have a lot of time, I'll make it at home.
Are you serious?
Yeah, to make soup. It's really good. And like especially during Corona when we weren't working, I was cooking and baking a lot because you know there was nothing to do,
Nothing
right?
else to do.
So I had like a lot of fun like making my own vegetable stuff. I like cooking, it's good. Okay, so we're gonna add the lentils and the chickpeas to cook now.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna add some more water once these are in because these lentils and the chickpeas are gonna cook in that water. That's how they're gonna cook. These are already cooked because you have to soak them and cook them if you don't buy them in a can. You can't just cook them raw. So we're gonna add these, just give it a nice stir around. Okay, so we're gonna season it with salt and pepper now. Big thing, you don't season it before this because salt brings out moisture. So if you season it when you're cooking your vegetables, which a lot of people do, the vegetables are just gonna become like wet. And so we're gonna add, you can add as much or as little as you want. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. I do like salt. Like a lot of people don't like a lot of salt.
My taste changed after I moved to Korea because you know Korean food are more healthier.
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
say. Definitely. You know when we sometimes we go tour, I remember the company we're taking the flight, come back, and then we're on the plane, and people started to talk about what I'm gonna eat
What's
after
the
this
best
flight,
meal? Right,
and then the first thing come up in my mind is karbitan.
Oh, me too. That is like my favorite Korean food ever.
I don't
love
know why it's always karbitan.
Me too. Oh, I love it. And then we're gonna let that cook so the lentils cook for like,
Yeah.
so 50 minutes, 20 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll
Alright.
finish it off. It tastes good.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Okay, we're gonna add the spinach. So we're just gonna put this on the top. And then we're gonna leave it on the top, don't mix it in. And then we're just gonna put the lid back on. And then like 2 minutes and it will be like wilted and then we'll stir it in. Okay? Okay, so this is done. So let's plate up and how's it look? Looks okay. 네, 됐습니다.
Yay.
Oh, looks good.
Okay, I guess it's my turn right now.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah. Today I'm making a Taiwanese breakfast, as I said. It's called the dan bing. Dan actually means 계란, and bing it means cake, or should I say 계란 정정. Taiwanese style omelette. Yes. Shall we start?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Okay, so 420. Let's put it here. Just add some salt. I would say about 5 grams. And just mix it, okay? And we will need to add 160 grams of boiling water.
Okay.
So we need 160. It's actually the first time I'm using this because usually I just take a chopstick.
Asian style, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
much more convenient.
it should be alright. You know, when you're doing something like really home style and then when you get the proper tools that you don't know what to do with it. Maybe I will try with chopsticks. You really give me some stress, you know?
What?
Last time you told me that you cut yourself when you cook. And then so I was thinking, oh, maybe Louis just, you know, kind of whatever. Then
Cut myself because
you
I cook a lot.
and then you that's true. And you're presenting a really nice dish, so kind of like.
Oh, this looks good. Like it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, can you smell it? It smells good. Not really. Just smells like pork.
Wow, the smell.
You want to try?
I'm good.
100 grams of cold water. There's a trick of the cold water because you probably don't want to put it all in once. It might get like really sticky, so you always kind of see the situation and then decide if you put more water or if it's you put more milk.
So you're looking for like a gold.
Yeah,
texture.
you're looking for the right texture. Yeah, just put a little bit, mix a little bit. You know that like in Taiwan they actually sell this in supermarket pot. It's more a decoration than the taste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to play with it?
Sure. I want to feel like how it feels.
So basically what you have to do, you mix it and then you turn it to the same side. And then you can wrap it
Okay. Yeah.
for 20 minutes. We're gonna make it into like smaller pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So you just have to make 60-gram balls. You're an expert at this. Do you reckon you can guess it straight
Okay.
off? Okay, try. 60. Let's see who can get closest.
I think it's about, it's a little bit more than 60.
You think it's more?
Yeah, I think it's 65 or something.
What did that? What did that say? You wanna?
I think it's a little bit different than the scale.
What do you mean?
You know, at home, I think here you try to make it as round as it could. So later, when you make it into a pancake, when you flatten it, it can be more in a better shape.
Principal ballerina, so soloist, demi-soloist, quarter ballet, like this.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
a better formation. Yeah, that's it. And we wait for 1 hour.
Okay.
And we're gonna make it into shape right now.
Okay.
There's something that you need to be careful when you put it in the freezer. Usually I do one wrap. I made a pandu into shape and then I put baking sheets on top. So there are two different materials. It doesn't stick together because when it sticks together, when you try to, you will just break it. So what we usually do, we take a brush, just a little bit so it doesn't, you know. Also a little bit the panju, just to make it into a round shape. Slowly. Do you want to try this? This is actually quite fun. Anyway, if you make it ugly, I'm not gonna use that. So, so don't worry. Just have fun. Yes, try to make it as round as you can. If the shape is more rounded, eventually you will roll it into a.
Oh, you're gonna roll
shape.
them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like a keran mari.
Right.
Keep making it. Yeah, and then I will have to do the sauce. Basically, it's soy sauce, but then I need to make it a little bit thicker, which is a little bit more Taiwanese style. 10 grams of ganja jongbun and 30 grams of water. 90 grams of soy sauce, right? 90 grams. You're so busy.
I'm content. I don't want to mess this up. Sorry.
It's like taking forever and just simply like tag it in. Yeah, we just put 90 grams of soy sauce, and you put 150 ml of the water, and 20 grams of sugar. Mix it well. Now we slowly add this 감자 전분. Add it. Yeah. So in the end, it will just look like this. Exactly how I want it.
Perfect.
So you just add a little bit oil on the fry pan to let it heat. Just a little bit. Okay. You can just crack an egg. Just a little bit salt. And yes, you just woo. You know, it's kind of a challenge.
It's like a game, right?
Yeah, I like to keep the eggs inside. You just wait until the eggs go like 50% done. And I love to use 2 of this. It's much more handy.
Flip.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
No, I want you to try. To see.
To see the color, like golden color is the best, of course. Looking at it. So the second one we're gonna have cheese.
Okay.
Yes. Yay! Okay. So the last step, you just need to cut it. It's just one bite, you know. You want it to be quick. Wow, I'm kind of a pro. I really feel like I'm making a street food like in the restaurant.
Right.
Okay, so that's my dumpling. We have a shop here for us to taste our food.
Give us
and
a
then
few
to
tips, right?
yes, and recommendation, and also maybe to let us know some other good dishes that we can.
That would be really good.
Yeah. So let's welcome Chef.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 저는 요리하는 명현지입니다. 너무 열심히 해주셔가지고 요리를 하는 사람으로서 되게 감동을 받을 만큼 감명 깊게 봤다 그래야 되나요?
예.
담빙을 먼저 맛을 보도록 할게요.
네.
사실 이 먹어본 기억이 그렇게 많지는 않아요. 경험인데 너무 오래돼서 맛이 기억이 안 나는데 오늘 이걸로 다시 그 기억을 되살릴 수 있을 것 같은데 한번 먹어볼게요.
왜 이렇게
반죽이 진짜 그 표현 알아요? 되게 쫄깃쫄깃하다는 표현 알아요?
네.
입안에서 막 통통 튀어다니는 것 같이 그 반죽이 너무 잘 된 거예요. 그 전병의 맛에서 은은하게 달걀 맛과 소스 맛이 이렇게 씹으면서 어우러지니까 음악을 멜로디를 하나 듣다가 나중에 화음이 막 이렇게 겹쳐지는 느낌이 이렇게 나요. 그런 기분이 또 새로운 맛이고 제가 옛날에 먹어봤던 것보다 더 맛있는 것 같아요. 저 내일 아침에 이거 먹습니다. 이제 루이스 거를 맛을 볼게요. 그러니까 인도식 커리를 거의 맨날 먹다시피 했는데 안 먹은 지 거의 한 5년이 넘다 보니까 너무 그리운 거예요. 그래서 근데 한국에 있는 뭐 인도 식당 가도 그렇게 그때 그 맛이 안 느껴져서 어떤 맛일까 되게 궁금했거든요. 제가 한번 먹어보도록 하겠습니다. 냄새부터가 되게 뭔가 이렇게 진해요. 진한 냄새가 나요. 뭐라 그럴까요? 인도 냄새가 난다 그래야 되나? 그 기억이 확 이렇게 딱 와닿는 그런 맛을 딱 먹자마자 그 향이 이렇게 퍼지니까 내가 정말 인도에 와 있나? 정말 그런 느낌이 들거든요. 인디안 이렇게 셰프님이 해주신 제가 경험한 그런 맛하고 너무 비슷해요, 사실.
저희 모형하다가
네.
뭐 중간에서 뭐 많이 정신나 뭐 많이 먹는 것도 되게 애매해요. 좀 더 쉽게 할 수 있는 요리 혹시 추천한 거 있을까요?
어렸을 때부터 이제 저희 엄마가 이렇게 즐겨서 해주시던 메뉴가 사실 있어요. 이제 전골이에요, 사실은. 등심으로 하면 제일 맛있어요. 이제 소고기를 스테이크처럼 굽다가 거기다가 이제 자기가 좋아하는 채소를 다 넣어요. 양배추가 됐든 당근, 감자, 버섯 뭐 이런 것들 물을 넣어도 좋지만 채소 육수나 아니면 소고기 육수 같은 거 이렇게 살짝 넣고 이렇게 보글보글 끓여가지고 거기다가 간장 베이스에 대파 넣고 깨도 좀 넣고 이렇게 해서 양념도 별거 없어요. 그냥 후루룩 이렇게 섞어가지고 거기다 넣고 한 번에 그냥 확 끓여서 다 먹고 나서 거기에 또 밥을 비벼 먹거든요. 그러면 고기의 영양, 단백질이나 또 채소에서 나오는 영양 그리고 또 밥을 아직 비벼 먹은 탄수화물 모든 영양소들을 다 챙길 수 있는 음식이 저는 이거라고 생각을 해서 항상 이제 이런 체력 필요하신 분들한테는 꼭 추천을 하거든요.
네.
한번 만들어서 드셔보시면 좋고 언제 기회 되면 제가 또 만들어 드릴게요.
감사합니다.
네.
Quite a long day, no?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed like learning how to make your recipe and showing you mine. And How do you feel? Did you enjoy?
So yeah, I think it's a really special experience, and then to see your curry is totally different than what I usually do.
What do you think about like the no meat?
No, I actually like it quite a lot. Somehow it has a meat flavor in it for some reason. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, thank you for your dish.
Thank you for yours. I loved it. I'm definitely gonna try and make that for breakfast.
Yeah, if you need
on the weekend when I've got time. Yeah. 그러면 저희는 6월 돈키호테와 신작 크리토벨에서 다시 만나요.
앞으로 발레 많이 사랑해 주시고 모형수들이 관심도 많이 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다. Actually, I do the dishes every day.
You missed the spot.
Oh wait,
See you on Monday. Okay?
give me a break.